I told Red McCombs one time we had 8,000 people at an autograph session.
Wow.
And I said, Red, it took 6 to 8 hours. What do we do? He said, kiss them all because you need people coming.
Coach, it is just so nice to be with you. You will convene back here in this beautiful setting for your annual golf tournament. What can we expect this year?
Well, Taylor, this is the 6th annual MJ&M, which is hard to believe.
I know, right?
And they get better each year. It's fun for them to come out and enjoy this beautiful golf course. And then we always have a tremendous fashion show. And then this year we've got the Dixie Chicks and we've got Patty Griffin on Friday night with Jack Ingram and friends. They're always working to try to make sure you get entertainment that people will like, and then to please people that are paying a lot of money, that's a hard thing to do. I did that for 30 years as a head coach,
Exactly.
so I'm still kind of pleasing
like.
them. So it's just become so much more than we ever imagined it would.
Yeah.
We wanted to have fun and make money to empower kids, and it's happening.
That's a marathon of events you just talked about. How do you do it all? Do y'all sleep for 3 days? Do you prep for it?
You don't. In fact, there's an after party on Friday night, and I always shut it down at 4:30.
Oh.
So the next day we sleep in a little bit. It's a tremendous amount of fun, and it's saved lives and it's changed lives. And people in Austin and the state of Texas are so giving. It's just been really amazing to see changes and miracles happen over the last 6 years.
How did this all start, Mack Jack McConaughey? Who called who?
Jack Ingram texted me one night at 1 o'clock, and he didn't think the old coach would be awake, and I texted him right back, and Jack had been at practice some, and he said, let's do this thing. Let's get us a charity, and let's make some money and have some fun. And then Sally and I thought, well, Matthew's a friend, let's get Matthew involved. So we actually met out here in this room.
Did you really?
We discussed it and said, okay, what does this mean? And we had no idea what we were doing. I mean, none. And we were all over the place. So the first one was good, and everybody had enough fun that people started saying, okay, I'm in for next year.
Nice.
And that's when we knew it would work.
I'd love to see the notes from that planning meeting, like the core tenets: have fun, do good for kids.
You should see the notes after the first one, Taylor. That's the, oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
the
did we?
review.
I can't believe we forgot this. Oh my gosh, we didn't do this. We didn't do this.
So when you're at the golf tournament out here at Spanish Oaks, who's the best golfer between you, Jack, and Matthew?
I'd say nobody.
Okay.
They hit it further than I do. I can find it more often than they do, but I don't think any of us are going to make a living on the golf course.
Gotcha. What about the three of you? Who's the best singer? I'm just kidding. Don't tell Jack I asked
No,
that.
I was going to say me, but I decided to go in another path. But no, Matthew and I, after a few drinks, can sing, but nobody likes to hear us. So
Oh, gotcha.
No.
So you leave that to Jack.
Yeah, and we're so proud since this started. Jack's winning awards now, and he's got a great tour going, and Matthew's, of course, won an Oscar.
Speaking of accolades, you recently got a great accolade, the College Football Hall of Fame. How did that feel?
Well, it feels like you're really honored and blessed, because it's one of the things when you're sitting around with your grandfather fishing and you're 15 and 16 talking about what you want to do the rest of your life, that I know my dad, my mom, my grandmother, and granddaddy are in heaven smiling, because it means that someone in our business thought I did something good, and that's pretty cool. And Taylor, the induction will be next December, and I asked them, why do you announce it and then take a year? And they said it gives you a chance to say thank you to all the people that helped you get this.
Wow.
And that's the coolest part. I coached it as a head coach at 4 different schools, at Appalachian State, Tulane, North Carolina, and Texas. So all of the players, all of the staff, all of the coaches, and all the administrators at those 4 schools, it gives me a chance to say, hey, it's about us and what we accomplished. Every bit of it. We're inviting all of the players that played for us over 16 years, the coaches and the staff, back for a big party.
That's going to be a party of a lifetime.
That's going to be a fun party.
I mean, that one's going to go way past 4:30.
Yeah, we're going to have to probably have a time to shut it down.
Yeah,
for
shut
sure.
that one down as well. What are some memories that you really cherish from your time?
I think the 2 bad memories that I had that always come out first when I start is that the bonfire with Texas A&M, and we lost kids, and we're in the kid business and coaching. I just thought it was awful, and it pops back to me being a father and a grandfather, and I hate for those families that it doesn't change. You've got that the rest of your life. So that's one. Losing Cole Pittman about 17 years ago to a car wreck when he was coming back to school. You're responsible for the young people that you ask the parents to give you and help raise, and we lost him. And I just remember the funeral, the memorial, and all the things that we did to honor that family, and none of it brings Cole back. And then on the good side of it, Ricky Williams winning the Heisman, so many guys going to the NFL and getting national awards. The first time we'd been to the Rose Bowl, first time we had ever played Michigan, and I thought that was the coolest thing that ever happened. And it couldn't get any better than that.
You know, I remember so fondly, I'm so proud to be a Longhorn as well, and my freshman year was that 05-06 season.
That was pretty good.
Yes.
You had a good start.
I mean, we got off to a great start.
Keith Jackson calling the game with USC, two of the best teams in the history of college football, coming down to the last 19 seconds. Last game that Keith Jackson called. So it was really, really cool for that to happen. The Texas OU rivalry. I love the Texas and Texas A&M rivalry. It was just something that this whole state was consumed with.
Absolutely.
And I hate the fact that Colt got hurt and we lost to Alabama in 2009. So we actually lost 3 opportunities for national championships and won 1. So 16 years was like 4 presidential terms. And,
right.
And we had a lot of fun. And we stayed a long time. There aren't a lot of coaches staying 16 years anywhere anymore, and it was a great decision to come to Texas for us.
What about your current role and with ESPN? How do you feel about what you do, and what brings you joy in that?
Number one, I love the transition. It's very seldom for coaches to be able to stay in the business and sit and watch 24 games on Saturday and have a comment about all of them. And at the same time, I found out that your business is much tougher than coaches think it is.
Oh, really?
Because number one, it's long hours. Number two, you have to have energy.
Always on.
Number three, live TV is very difficult because you don't get to replay it.
It's not forgiving.
Can't pull it back. It's like Twitter when it's out there. I've tried to get some tweets back and they don't come back.
No, they don't.
And they go a long way. And the other thing is, if I ever go back into coaching, it would be better. I would handle the media better than I did before, because you do understand you're simply trying to do your job. So many coaches are sensitive and they get mad at the hard question. You know, you need to ask those questions because those are things people want to know. And when you get in the business, you understand that. After the 4th year, I'm getting it a whole lot better than I did the first year. So we're at a really good place. I'm undefeated, haven't lost a game in 4 years. Giving opinions is easier than making decisions. And the opinions are mine. That's what I'm paid to do.
What do you do for fun here outside of sports?
I play golf.
Outside of sports.
Oh.
It's all sports.
I probably didn't count. I only counted football as sports at that time. We've got 2 grandkids here, so we spend a lot of time with them. We love Austin, and we really enjoy being here.
Yeah. Well, Austin loves you. Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you, Taylor.